You've got the matching one. There you go. You've got the captain hat. This is the real deal.
Just falling off me.
Nice.
All right, you guys, this is pretty cool. I'm on a location here. I've got Robert and Randy, and we are actually shooting these super cool fire trucks here on location in Garden Grove at a pretty neat little place. But you guys, we need to know. We need to hear the story. How did these come about? You got to tell us.
Well, I got a call from a guy back in Chicago area that went to a presentation at a local library about local Chicago history. And the lady was doing a presentation on this Kiddieland Amusement Park that closed down back in 2009, was it? Or something like that. And he was a VW guy, and he was watching the slideshow and saw pictures of the Kiddieland Fire Trucks pop up, and he lost his mind. So he started talking with the lady that was giving the presentation and asked about the trucks, and she said, well, I know where they are, and they might be for sale.
Wow.
So this guy called me up, and he said he had an opportunity to buy these things, and should he? And I said, yeah, you got to go do it like right frickin' now, get off the phone. But he wasn't in a position to make the buy. He didn't have space for it, didn't know what to do with it. And so I said, well, if you're not into it, I certainly am. You have to make it worth your while and that sort of thing. So he ended up putting me in touch with the owner of the two trucks that ended up having the trucks as well as some other stuff from the park. And he was ready to let them go.
Oh, that is awesome.
I mean, I don't have room for two fire trucks. I barely had room for one, but I knew Robert would be crazy enough to dive into it and hop in his truck and drive across the country as he does. So I figured this is a perfect partnership. We can go in on these things together. Robert can end up with one, I can end up with one, and we can both spread the love of these Kiddieland trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is super
Which
cool.
I appreciated the call anyways, because I already own one of these, which is from the Fun Fair Amusement Park, which was the second park that was built, but it's dilapidated. It was found in Alabama or somewhere, Arkansas, and it needs full restoration. So Randy knew I had that, and
Yeah.
got a hold of me because he said, look at these two beauties. You don't have to restore that one anymore.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Here we are with these two gorgeous fire trucks, thanks to Randy.
Hey, so out of curiosity, how long did it take? How much time elapsed between the time that you found out that they were, supposedly somewhere and actually getting them?
Oh man, when something like that jumps up, you act now.
Oh, yeah.
There is no time to wait. So I talked with the guy, I said, yes, I'll take him. I sent him the money, even though I really didn't have the money to send. But you got to lock stuff like that down.
Right.
So from that point, I mean, I sent the guy the money the next day, and I think we were in the truck the next week to go pick him up.
Wow.
Really quick.
And I was at the bank too, sending money to Randy.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, so people that are actually watching, you guys, you got to be ready when something like this comes up, and time is of the essence. Now tell me, as far as the years of the trucks, Randy, what year's yours?
Well, mine's a 59 looking at the VIN, and yours is a 60, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But they were both purchased on the same day from a Volkswagen dealership there in Chicago area.
Okay.
And then they were both sent over to this Darley company for conversion into what they are today.
Wow, and the Darley company is still in existence and operational?
Yep. Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, as far as mileage goes, mileage on yours, Robert?
24K.
Okay, 24K. And Randy?
It was 14,000, I think.
Wow. And now, people that haven't heard the story about these trucks, gentlemen, take a stab at explaining what they were used for. And I mean, it's such a novel idea. I think it's pretty neat. Can you guys share?
Well, from what I know, if it was your birthday party, they would actually drive one of these trucks into your neighborhood.
No way.
Pick up your party and all the kids, bring them back to the amusement park, and run around the amusement park, kids in this fire truck. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't know what happened after the fact. I mean, I assume the parents came to pick their children up.
Or maybe they
or maybe
dropped
not.
the sugar-laden kids back off of their parents' doorsteps. I don't know.
I've talked to a lot of people who said they've ridden in these trucks, but nobody ever came down to, I rode in the trucks and they drove us back home. I don't know if that's the situation.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think we went that far with conversations.
But it's true. I actually had a lady stop me. She was going through a drive-through at a restaurant that I had parked at, and she had tears in her eyes. She
No
said,
way.
I grew up in Melrose Park. I rode in that fire truck.
Oh my gosh.
It's right here in Orange County.
Wow.
So there's a lot of positive energy that comes with these trucks.
That is
It's been really
super
fun to see
cool.
that, sure.
It's a small world for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
so many people that see these trucks have almost some association with it when they. We just did a parade in Winters, California, of all places. And when we did the parade, Marlo got a hold of the guy there, and she said, well, it's a tractor parade. She said, well, can we bring our fire truck?
Oh, how cool.
And she told him about it, and he said, no way. I'm from Chicago. I rode in those.
No.
How crazy is that, right?
Wow, that is crazy.
You guys are in.
Yeah, big time.
Parade.
That is so cool.
Definitely.
So, how long do you think they were in service at Kiddieland for?
Till 91. I think, right?
Something like that. I know at one point they kind of stopped doing the kid service, probably because some kid fell out or something like that. I don't know. But then they started to use, I think they used your truck, Kiddieland 2, for a lot of local parades. And they would also park them out in front of Kiddieland there so kids can climb on them and things like that. So
Wow.
They weren't totally hidden away. They just weren't used for birthday party duty after that point.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty wild. I mean, that's a long time to be in service, considering what they were being used for.
Sure.
Oh, that is so cool. Well, I think it's pretty awesome that you guys actually went ahead and got these. It's seriously kudos to you guys. I personally love these kinds of cars and just chasing them. It's I think a lot of the times the chase is just as fun as actually finding them and bringing them home. But
We had a good trip across the country.
did you?
Oh yeah,
Really
we had a great trip.
Awesome. Without event, I'm guessing, or yeah, that's good. That is good. So, what's the future from here? If you guys can share, what's what's the next step for these bad boys?
I'm doing a couple mods to mine. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
Nothing,
Lower it?
permanent.
Airbags?
No.
Shorten it, turn it back to this.
Yeah, make it a shorty.
I added a searchlight to the front.
Okay. Yeah, I like
and
that.
That was a piece that I had for the 57.
Okay.
The fun fair truck.
Uh-huh.
So I stole it from that allotment and threw it on here.
There you
I've
go.
been waiting to do something with that light.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's a perfect fit.
Awesome.
I'm also going to do a dually in the rear.
Ooh.
So that's my next
Wow.
and I'm going to touch up some pinstripes on it. But
Uh-huh.
not really. The dually's a bolt-on application. I'm not doing zero modifications to the truck.
Oh, cool.
It just
Uh-huh.
bolts on if I want to take it off and put it right back to normal.
Okay.
I'm going to touch up some pinstripes on it. I'm going to have Jeff Stiles take care of that for me.
Uh-huh.
And not much more. Just more preservation than anything.
Uh-huh.
And just keep it what it is.
Very cool. Randy?
I mean, this right here is what I've been after. I'd love, anytime I find something like this, I want to share it with as many people as possible.
Right.
Because not only is it a cool truck, but it's also a cool story and touch so many people. So being able to have these things in hotVWs and share the story is really, I'm stoked with that.
Yeah.
Through the whole thing. Because I just want to see, wherever they go, whatever they do, that they're where people can enjoy them and fun can be had there.
Yeah, no, I think that's great because so many people, sadly, they'll get these and then they just kind of get stuck, locked up in a time capsule, or even sometimes in a museum, and it's very limited to how many people see them. And the fact that you guys have actually shown these, at shows and then parades and so forth, it is really cool. I think it's pretty neat when you actually have the opportunity to share something that evokes a lot of great memories for people, and I think that's pretty awesome. So that's great, you guys. Well, thank you for your time, and obviously for your energy, and just for the love of the whole VW community and the enthusiasm behind it. Everything that you guys share and do, it's greatly appreciated. So kudos to you guys, and success to many future finds.
It was a great team up.
It was. That was rocking. It was good fun. It was fun to go to Chicago and post a picture of him and I together there going, something's going down.
Yeah.
Number one, to get me out of my chair, take something big.
Right.
Show up with Skinner somewhere.
Eating Chicago dogs.
eating Chicago dogs.
That's
You are
awesome.
always on the move. So stoked that you were excited to have the one, and
Oh,
it's
gosh.
the absolute perfect home
Yeah,
for it.
it's a dream come true.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be shared with everybody. And
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
Awesome.
I'm a different collector. I love to share my buses. They don't just sit in some showroom.
Yep.
We take them out, we share them with everybody.
Oh, that's cool. That's the way to do it. All right. Well, thanks, you guys. Appreciate it.
I've posted up a lot of video and photos and stuff of this up on my YouTube channel. If you look up Archaeology on YouTube, you can follow a lot of the adventures that I've been after, chasing cars and history and that sort of thing. And this was a great one to share with everybody. So definitely check that out if you haven't had a chance.
Off the switch. Thing is that that's a 6-volt siren
Oh, okay.
putting 12 volts to it.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty loud.
What do you want?
I want a picture of the 4 bus with, on that side of the bus who gets that bus and this bus with us standing in front.